just hate when that happens. Right on the set. Getting ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Ain't no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo of Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside and outside Shroud and the Avatar 5 days a week, or whenever we feel like it, depending on what life throws at us. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Wednesday, July 17th, 2019, here inside Shroud of the Avatar, and welcome to today's show. And of course, it is Hump Day out there. It's just that day in the middle of the week where you're just trying to get over it and move on towards the weekend, and we're here to see if we can help you get that way and get that all done. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Boy, that music's awfully loud today.
Yeah, there is a volume slider for that.
I know that, but I just don't know why it's awfully loud. I really don't move the slider too much there. And, of course, never reset. I knew I forgot to do something.
Every patch changes the volume.
Yeah, as I had a Windows update just recently. Could have been what it was. But geez, all my dashboard's all messed
everything.
up.
Everything. Hey, man.
It's a wreck.
Look at the newest person on set.
I cannot do that just at this moment. We're going to have to wait a second, and we will do that. Newest person, Jack Arse. Hello, Jack. Welcome to, that's somebody we should invite to the guild right off the bat. What do you think?
What do you think, Zolt?
Oh, I don't know. Is it yours? You have the power to do that on...
With all of my accounts, I'm pretty sure I can make something called Jack.
I'm talking about with that portable machine you got there. I was talking about.
Oh.
Your secondary machine, your backup machine, your whatever you're calling it.
I'm still on. Remember, this is the one where I used to run 6 game clients at the same time.
Oh, okay. Now you didn't tell me it was that machine. So.
Yeah, it's still this machine. So it's still got 32 gigs of RAM. It's got only a GTX like 980 or something like that. I can't remember what the actual processor is, but yeah.
So you can run multiples. You're too funny. All right. Okay, so that's reset on the stream.
Just don't print this account because it's probably going to get banned. And for some reason, I'm drunk right now. I don't remember drinking any ale.
You have a belt or something on that guy?
No, it's like he's wearing straight up newbie gear. It's like...
Yeah, I see that.
I've only got 3 gold. And this guy
you're
literally,
rich.
what was created, then friended this account, and then teleported to him. So I teleported to Al's head. Didn't even kill anything in the intro. I just ran through it
Very cool.
just so I could get everything.
Picking out today's giveaways, so we're gonna go ahead and start with a blanket horse today. Let's
A blanket
see.
horse.
Yeah, it's the kind of horse that likes to cuddle up underneath the blankets with you. Yeah, blanket horse. I don't know. It's called a blanket horse.
Yeah.
It's called the blanket horse. So for all those of you folks who are here early, go ahead and get in on the action. We're going to go ahead and make the regular daily announcements. Thank goodness I
Real
have
question I have. Are we going to continue the discussion from yesterday?
that. Absolutely. Absolutely. That and more is, I've got another topic sort of similar to that, but I think this one, actually, I like this idea a whole heck of a lot better, but I don't like it. I'm really, really torn on this one, but it's so great. That's why I'm torn, because. But we'll get to that. Where were we, by the way? Lancer Man, thank you very much. Thank you for the bits. 100 bits getting us started off today.
Yay.
Shout outs to you folks there.
So Mom is saying that Timmy
Timmy.
got the all-important tracking number for his Shroud of the Avatar box.
Yeah, we've heard that people have had these
yesterday
popping up in their emails as of late, and
so they finally managed to put something in the mail.
yeah, again, we know there was the shipping party that was supposedly happening yesterday, and hopefully everybody who still had a box coming from whether Database 1, Database 2, Database 3, or Database 6, depending on where they were pulling it from, because we know for a fact that there were at least 3 different places they were keeping that information. And then, of course, there's the forum requests, the Chris requests. So, yeah, I'm thinking there's at least a half a dozen different places where people have got a list there going. But, yeah, they were supposed to have, again, haven't really heard much this week. Sanyo did do a stream, I believe, on Monday. But
most of us have just given up on getting our boxes.
Well, as I'd keep an eye out in your email. Have you checked your email this morning? Did you check your spam mail this morning to make sure that...
Yes, I have no spam in my mail. I answer it all.
You answer it all, huh? You actually let it all filter in.
He expects the Nigerian prince to enlarge his penis 27 inches.
Well,
yeah.
The emails are coming from Lemonade Couture, so...
Yes,
Lemonade.
I wasn't gonna get into all that, but yes, they're coming from...
Oh yeah, that is because that is his wife's
Indeed, yes.
Stamps account.
Stamps account, that's right. So
because setting up another one for Portalurium would have been way too difficult.
Way too difficult.
I know. I mean, so hard. It's
But
nearly
anyway,
impossible.
Moving right
It
along.
costed money.
I mean, how does one go to stamps.com and then click on create account?
I don't know. I print my own stamps from my own stamp printer right here on my desk. So, I mean, I don't know. I do it.
Yeah.
Again. Anyway, moving right along. I wasn't going to get into that. I had heard it was coming from an interesting location, and that's basically what it is. So
right before the show, Mom did say that she got or right after the show started, that we have a miracle Timmy's box is shipped. So that is
Again,
So there's hope for you, Spiff.
Yes, that's why Spiff might have saw lemonade and not thought nothing of it because
it's a lemonade party.
He's got hot dogs on the mind today, so National Hot Dog Day. Spiff's wanting to get himself down to his local
he wants
hot
to drink the
dog
hot
stand.
dog
I'm going to Wiener Schnitzel today.
Oh, that's Wiener Schnitzel's not a hot dog. Wiener Schnitzel's something totally different.
Wiener Schnitzel is a hot dog chain.
Oh, it's a chain. Okay. I'm gonna say Wiener Schnitzel is not a hot dog. Trust me, I've been to Germany. I know. Wiener Schnitzel.
Then you'll say Budweiser's not beer.
Oh, no. Budweiser technically is not beer compared to German purity laws. No self-respecting brewer brews with rice. I'm sorry.
You have to remember, Budweiser is actually just a Czech beer.
Again, no self-respecting brewer brews with rice. Sorry.
I'm not the one that makes it. I'm not the one that drinks it either.
The first beer I ever brewed took second place in competition. That's all I'm going to say about that. It didn't place in its own category, but it took second place in another category.
The WTF category, it placed second.
No, it was, I was into brewing quite some time ago. I actually...
Let's not do the whole corn syrup thing.
No, again, nothing but the strictest of rules. Nothing but barley, wheat, hops, and yeast and water. That's it. No rice, no additives, and it's a process, believe me. But I've met the godfather of home brewing, Charlie Papazian, and I've actually studied to become a judge so that I could judge beers. And when I was doing that stuff, I was entering competitions, and I brewed a stout one time, and it was quite the tasty beer, but the judges didn't think it fit in the stout category. They thought it fit better in the porter category, and that's where it won. But anyway, little history there, yes. Multifaceted. I've done a little of everything, Plus, having an industrial kitchen to brew in doesn't hurt. Matter of fact, it helps quite a bit.
Yeah. And I lost it. No.
What did you lose? Your marbles? Are you playing with yourself again?
I'm always playing with myself.
I know.
No, I was about to screenshot someone. Then. And I was going to post it in here because it was pretty damn funny. Grossly inappropriate, by the way.
Speaking of funny and grossly inappropriate, I've been saving something for you that I know you'll definitely appreciate. So let's pull this up, and of course, don't forget, folks, click the links below if you want to come join us in Discord, because that's where all the NSFW stuff is. And
well, it's all the great stuff that goes there.
All the good stuff. That's right.
All the great things go to our Discord account, including the picture that I'm posting right now, as well as Sater's 4 pumps equals 1 load. I mean,
yeah. This is for Jack because YOLO. You should definitely have your guy do some kind of
YOLO.
work like that. Yeah. That's right.
Awesome. I need that. But yes.
You immediately came to mind that I had to save that for you.
Yeah. But we do have the continuation of the talk about crafting system revision from
Brown Coat Jason. That's right. Where were we on that? Do you remember?
We were either on the masterworking or enchanting.
I don't think we had gotten down to enchanting yet.
Okay, so we were in the masterworking.
I know you
section.
had done, I think, up to like paragraph 2 of this. You were talking about the masterwork blade weapons and plate armor. Didn't we do that yesterday?
Oh, which means I finished the masterworking. We
Okay,
finished the
yeah.
masterworking, and we are just getting on the enchanting.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing.
But the Maynard has a tip 300. So
Yay, Maynard! Thank you.
Yay. And then don't forget that there are occasionally those random games of marbles going on my page.
Yes, just
No
listen
idea when they're
closely in
gonna
the
happen.
background.
Well, if you listen closely, you're in the last 10 seconds, and then you have to figure in the delay. So you have like 3 seconds to type in / play. No winners don't get anything on those. But enchanting for Browncoat Jason's post and his suggestion of how to improve crafting includes enchanting would be very similar to masterworking. The recipes would be broken down into enchant weapon, enchant armor, enchant jewelry, and each would have an optional gem component, including the gem would add effects, but require a socketed gem or jewel to apply it to. For example, using an enchant weapon requires 5 gold ingots and 10 mandrake root, and you can optionally include a gem, so you can put in a ruby. You have a chance to create an enchanted 2-weapon blade sigil of ignite +4, but requires that you have to apply it to a 2-handed bladed weapon with socketed sorcery gems.
Why does it have to be 2-handed?
Because that's what he came up with.
He's trying. He's trying to make everything much more relevant to what enchantments they are. And if you had read the masterworking section, then you would have like the metal boot component. And then, so it's like, it's trying to tie things together and also trying to make some of the buffs a little bit more specific towards those things.
He's looking for balance that's going to make just about everybody happy in his opinion.
And not doing rerolls and not doing the randomness that's there. So he's trying to make it a little bit more specific.
And again, I'm not against the reroll. Just the fact that it would be a random reroll. I'm thinking that any master crafter, while he's in the middle of making something, unless he hosed it and rolled that big one on making it, while he's in the middle of the process of doing something and he realizes he messed something up, most master crafters are able to go back and adjust and fix that. So that would be a re-roll, and you would get something a little different than you maybe intended. But making the re-roll a random, again, not a fan myself.
Well, the other thing about that is, so rerolls should be a possibility occasionally. It's the same way if you have a total.
So you like it being random, not
No, I hate the entire thing, honestly.
No,
because
everything should have a recipe, and you should be able to put anything on anything. I mean, you shouldn't have to have a 2-handed weapon to have it flaming.
Well, see, that's an interesting one, because that effect is a magical effect. There is no physical effect for any of that yet that I understand.
If you want your daggers to be on fire, you just simply go out and find yourself something,
Poof,
gather the
you're
ingredients, and then apply the enchant.
That is exactly what he's trying to say with his recommendation. Essentially, what you're doing you have to find the pattern, you have to apply the socket, you have to find out the materials in order to craft the fire enchantment. That's essentially what he's saying. So he wants to change the enchantments as well as the masterworking and bonuses to, oh, you want it to be plus whatever, you need to also include this, and this in order to get that next one. And you know what? If it fails, you can't enchant it anymore.
And that's that. Moving
That
right
is
along.
the most succinct summary of Browncoat Jason's post that you'll ever see, and I probably got it all wrong.
Exclamation, I love free shit. Get in on the raffle.
Yeah.
No, because I think you read into it. Again, we've met Browncoat, and he does give quite the input.
It is very verbose.
Yes.
Yeah. So it is something good. And hopefully that is something that the examples that he's trying to provide.
Lincoln 1.
The only way that
Hope I got that right.
Jesus would actually ever read that post would be if he actually was tagged in it, and I don't think he was.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that in a few minutes. But if you jump to the bottom of this and get down to the bottom, apparently Browncoat Jason realized he didn't tag either Chris or Beezus, and he did so in his second post. So
that's where I would edit. Huh?
Did somebody lock that thread? Because I tried to add to it, and it wouldn't let me add to it.
No, wide open. Yeah, I give you the link again. You can go.
I was thinking maybe I just didn't load it right.
I'm thinking you're on the wrong topic, maybe, but this is
could be.
This is a post just by Browncoat Jason. Nobody else has said anything except Browncoat Jason. It's been there since what, Friday was it?
Saturday.
Yeah. But moving right along.
Typing out a few things, and I'll put it all in a post and cut and paste it into a actual post.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want something done, you need to gather the materials. Like I like all these essences that are coming in. All we need is fire elemental. All the elementals need their essences, and we can really get to work.
Maynard, you're killing me. I love this shit.
To burst into flames, go use Phoenix Talons in it.
Maynard says he wanted to make sure his wife woke up this morning with a smile on her face. He says he's not allowed to have Sharpies in the house anymore.
Oh. That is awesome. But then he goes on to talk about salvaging. As noted in component, salvage needs an update to be able to draw from multiple loot bundles depending on the item. The base salvage for scraps should also always be present. Any pattern should be a separate check. And if the item includes components, yet another. So that would be 3 separate checks, but you're still getting salvage.
Well, again,
the worthless RNG
is once you get to X, so whatever their criteria is for it, you should always get X amount of scrap for whatever it is, plus the pattern, plus the component. I can't agree with that more.
Yeah.
Early on, the chances of the component and the pattern next to nothing. You get maybe a little bit more scrap. Maybe you don't because you're still learning. But later on, you should get at least the minimum, 2, 3, whatever it is, every time.
Yep.
But scrap is horribly broken at the moment, and we're still waiting for a fix on that.
It's been Shroud mapped.
Well, again, wood given metal scrap right now still, from what I understand. I haven't checked it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, thank you.
Then further salvaging items that have been enchanted or masterworked should be a viable way to recover some of your effort. In addition to possibly recovering components, you should recover a small number of gold or silver scrap. If only they would actually have gold or silver scrap that does something. Plus, For each plus of enchanting or masterwork on the item, these can be used to create new ingots.
Still waiting for the indestructible ingot mold. That ain't gonna happen. We can wish,
Don't
right,
hold your
Spiff?
breath.
Yeah, we can wish.
I'm actually waiting for
Repair.
Beezus to actually try doing any of this crafting by himself. Harvest, followed by craft it. Repair. The repair skills are unfortunately secondary in the market, as they cannot match what even unskilled players can do using crowns. I think the skill should be easily be expanded to make a viable alternative without infringing entirely on the game's income. That's awesome, Sean. I love that picture. Remember, only you can go fuck yourself.
That's right.
Then the current system for field and minor repairs are adequate. I'd like to see some tweaks to see how much durability is restored, especially to have it influenced by player skill. But this is a very minor part of the process. You know what? They need to work at durability, repair, all of it, and figure out how they actually want it to work. Instead of
I've about given up on any kind of major repair at this point. I still just use repair kits, and again,
oh yeah.
My armor. Again, you don't die. You don't take those big hits to your armor. So don't die.
Yeah.
Yeah, play a little on the safe side. Don't go rushing into
room.
don't go rushing into upper tiers by yourself, unless you're that kind of tank.
Yeah.
But yeah, I prefer to go with a group. Safe, you never die. Well, very rarely, but and
I've partied with you. I generally don't die, but watching you die is entertaining.
Yeah, but when I die, I do it in style.
Yes, you do. You do. In the middle of a bunch of mobs.
I've got bring it on. That's right, Leroy Lazarus. I'm in the middle of it. Or I walked into a room and aggroed everything before anybody was ready.
Lazarus Jenkins.
Which is really, Leroy Lazarus. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, Lazarus Jenkins. No, Leroy Lazarus. Much better. But yes, I do Leroy Jenkins it many times. Be running around doing stuff, and I just keep going. Everybody else has stopped. Oops.
Yep. Should we finish the repair or just skip to specialization?
Your choice, because the next topic's pretty cool, and we're gonna close this giveaway here in a minute. So last chance! Exclamation! I love free shit. You want to win yourself a blanket horse pet courtesy of Storm's Pets.
I forgot to click start earlier. Oh well. The current suggestion for specialization is the addition of new effects to the masterwork and/or enchant pool, and the option to reroll the effect if you don't want any of the current options. I think those are fine. However, like combat specialization, this should affect all of the skills in the tree rather than just one. For example, in the blacksmithing skill tree, we have the base blacksmithing skill, then repair, salvage, and masterwork with subskills of masterwork blade weapon, masterwork chain armor, masterwork plate armor, and masterwork shield. Each of these should gain some benefit from specialization. It's true. For base proficiency, I think the best specialization effect is increasing the rate of exceptional items being produced. This could be a separate check from the standard crafting exceptional, which does not provide the extra crafting experience. If that is a limitation, specialists should have a very good chance to produce an exceptional item with extra durability.
Yeah, the extra durability starts at masterworking level of 60. That's when it'll show up rarely.
Salvage should increase the chance of returning components, increase the amount of scraps for standard salvage, and increase the chance for silver or gold scraps based on the specialization skill.
Silver and gold scraps.
Remember, gold and silver scraps do not exist in the game currently.
Not anymore, they don't.
Nope.
I don't ever remember seeing them in the game, but...
Oh, they were in the game.
Were they?
They occurred when you failed.
Don't recall that.
You failed, and your item would explode and you would get maybe 1 or 2 gold or silver scraps out of it, whatever you were doing. If you were masterworking, it would be silver. If you were enchanting, it would be gold.
Oh, let's see. Learn something new every day still.
Yeah.
Anyway, real quick, we closed that giveaway out. We're going to pick a winner real quick here.
Where was I at? I
Hold
forgot.
on. Draken
I got
Naruto.
distracted.
You are the winner of a blanket horse. Congratulations. And we're going to reset this one, and we're going to go for a very interesting pet here, and I forgot the name. It's interesting, but I don't know what it is.
So,
The red
glasses.
arachnid.
I think I was there. Base Masterwork should get the reroll mechanic as a benefit of specialization. Each of the subskills is where the additional options should be added, so each can gain specific benefits. Specialization should increase gains for most consumable potions, recipes, whatever. Can provide more items for success. This could be used even if the item received is not a duplicate of the item created, such as creating a tuna steak could also be getting a couple of tuna skewers.
Yummy.
With the scrap, the effect of specialization on decoration items is more difficult. Ideally, all deco items should be moved to the pattern system, where there is a base item and each of the craftables are just pattern skins that can be applied to them. Then specialization can add additional patterns or even turn the normal into an eternal pattern. And I'm sorry to say, but almost all patterns are never coming off anyways, so they're essentially eternal.
That's not true. I've actually
How many times do you swap patterns?
Several times, as a matter of fact. Now, I've changed a couple times, and then again, I realized that I just was probably better off to buy new stuff. But I do change up the look from time to time, just playing around, and I kick one pattern off, try another pattern, kick one pattern off, try another, because you can do that with eternal patterns. So
yeah, you can. But you are an oddball.
I am.
Then another possibility is that crafting a deco item that is dyeable would be to have it come with rare dyes already applied. This might be the only way to get some exclusive dyes down the road.
I don't know.
Affinity, the last system that has been talked about for a long time but has had no progress made, is item affinity. In short, this was to be a system that the more you use an item, the better it becomes at a specific task. The example is killing thousands of skeletons give you the Undead Slayer affinity,
Slime Slicer,
which provides a small bonus against damage bonus against the undead. We could utilize the current totem system to accomplish the same thing and add it to crafting. Currently, you can gather 100 essences, combine them into a totem using smelting, and then place that totem in a dungeon. Why not just use the same totem to a crafted item? So applying a level 1 lick totem to an iron longsword would turn it into an iron undead slayer longsword with
Leech
110.
Slayer.
Yeah, essentially it should be a Lich Slayer, not an undead.
Well, see, you run into problem when you want to get that granular, for the fact that there's too many different beasts. I guess it runs into it either way.
It's a coding thing where you're just creating the code and playing around with it.
Right, but again, if you want one, for every creature, that gets, or do you just want one for genres of creature? Do you want humanoid, kobold, undead, or do you want kobold, skeleton, skeleton mage, skeleton archer, and all, zombie, all those different variations. That gets a little messy, in my opinion. Yeah. A little messy when you get to that. And again, it's supposed to be for use of the weapon, not allow somebody to go just collect something. You actually have to slay it yourself in order to do that, is my understanding. And I would like to see that more than...
Yeah, I mean, if you actually ever changed your weapons, yeah, that might be beneficial, but
Yeah.
You know what? I much prefer the using those essences and then taking it to a crafting table and applying it to a sword.
Yeah, no, I got to disagree with you on that one. I believe that if you want the Wabbit Slayer, you got to go play 1,000 Wabbits yourself, man. You can't just go buy them and create the Rabbit Slayer. Sorry.
You know what?
Sorry, I don't agree with that.
I completely disagree with you.
Yeah.
We want to watch you rub your Wabbit essence all over your knife.
That's right. The other thing is, like, as soon as you've made like that undead slayer or whatever, it should go ahead and be not as good against something else. So it has a benefit and as well as a negative.
I don't believe that everything should have an equal and opposite counter or any counter. Some things should just have a benefit, for crying out loud.
Everything should be OP. Everything. That's what you're advocating.
OP, I'm sorry. What's the downside of WD-40? Okay, you understand what I'm saying? WD-40, when used, doesn't have a downside. It works and it makes things do whatever it's supposed to do.
It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, your Wabbit playing knife still kills.
List. I need your help. I lost a paver in the floor of my inn.
Well, no, Econdis, remember, we're not officially playing, so these are phantom matches. Yeah, phantom matches. These matches do not actually happen.
That's right.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, it's like he's got some good ideas. I mean, whether or not anybody, List needs help. Laz cuts out all the time. He needs help with everything.
That's right. I lost a paver in the floor in the inn. It fell through the floor. It's a big paver. It's one of the heraldry ones.
Yeah.
And I hate when that happens. Hope you heard me. Anyway, moving right along.
Yeah. But then, where else are we going to go? Where else are we going to go today? The crafting system revision, we already did that.
Summoning tamed pets and taming specialization poll.
Yeah, you know what? If you're going to create the ferocious lupine destroyer, why don't you make it like 120 taming and that be a 50% chance, or actually a 20% chance? You don't have to stop at 100 because our skills don't stop at 100.
No, it's not in my town. It's in the inn right here in Owl's Head.
In an Owl's Head, yeah.
But anyway, moving right along. Yes, let's get this up on screen. Now this is
120 plus taming.
What are you doing? You writing up a idea while we were on the air?
Yep.
Summoning tamed pets and taming specialization poll came out by Parashim, and he's got this idea that should the next tier of tameable animals require levels in taming specialization to use, Now, this makes for an awful interesting conundrum for some people. And I'm going to just point out right off the top that you get choice of 2 specializations, because somebody's like, well, that you can't just, people want pets. Well, listen, there's 2 specializations, and again, I got to agree. Now, this is now 2 pages long. It wasn't 2 pages long when I first hit on it here. But the idea of this now makes, specialization a little extra meaningful, the way I see it. And
Thank you, Blood Omen.
Huh?
Long time no see. Blood Omen.
Blood Omen! Does that make the big 500? Or did
Sure,
you not?
why not?
Did you not even reset your counter today? Yeah, that's 500.
I set it up for a week.
Oh.
Because that way I wouldn't have to do it.
Oh, so until we hit the weekly goal, you don't have to do it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yep.
But I think this makes a lot of sense, because this way you're not running around with everybody and their dog's got the Obsidian Destroyer pet, or not everybody and their dog is running around with whatever the latest, greatest, biggest, baddest pet is, because they've got summoning. Okay.
Or they sat there and bought it from somebody else.
Well, again, even if you buy it, if you don't have enough summoning power, you can't summon the pet. So again, sort of like, sort of, but not like the essence thing you're talking about. You can buy the pet, but you can't use it if you don't have the skill.
Like I said, make it, in order to tame this sucker, you need like 120 taming in order to have a chance.
That's the way it works right now.
That's the way. I was going to say, he doesn't know because he doesn't tame.
Yeah. I don't tame. I have 0 taming.
Right.
Neither do I, but I go out with people who do tame, and I keep the monsters off them while they tame it.
That's right.
Solo for the win.
But for use and for again, control, because again, we did, and for those folks who don't know, the taming tree got a big adjustment a few releases back, and they added a whole bunch of other trees down here. They added 3 more trees that were previously not there, and you can see I'm still working on those bad boys, including taming specialization. Now, Now, the funny part is I've got just about every skill GM'd except the actual taming skill, which I still only have 78 of. But, yes. Which would make me have to actually work on that if I want to keep running around my killer pets. But, again, I like the idea because that would make specialization just a little bit...
You ready to join a map?
Oh, I didn't know if you were actually going to bite on that or not. So, by all means.
But I won the last one, so I get to choose the map. So, I clicked random.
Okay, I was going to say, you are rough.
I know. Well, so I tweaked my back this morning, and I'm just a little bit annoyed. It would be the easy way to say it.
Exclamation play, folks, to get on in. You want to count us in?
Let's go ahead and click play in 3, 2, 1, start.
There we go. Give everybody 60 seconds to get in. Let's get in over on Jack's stream.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget, if you don't like what we're talking about, you can always change the programming by tossing us some bits. Every 500 bits or a sub will qualify to play a game of marbles.
Yeah.
If you don't want to play, you don't have to, but we like to.
But as long as I'm sitting like this, I'm fine until I do something else, and then it's like.
Well, then don't do that, and you won't. Yeah.
And I've been trying to stretch it out. I tried to get some people put their elbow in my back earlier and move it out.
Need somebody to walk on it.
Yeah, that's what I really need. Someone to just straight up walk on it and dig some heels into my back. But yeah, woo.
Maynard, thank you.
Maynard,
Thank you, thank you,
thanks.
thank you. We'll
For
play another
giving
game
that to
on you
Laz.
next. But here we go. We're going to run down the track here. Good luck to everybody. We got a nice crowd here on today's game as they drop down the pegboard. We're on Alienated. What track are you running?
Yeah.
Best track time, 1:12.
I'm running Convergence, so people are dropping down, coming up, dropping down, coming up, dropping down, coming up, and let's see. Right now, List is in the lead. So.
Oh, I've been ejected. I'm out of the running. Somebody else just got hit on the ejector, and somebody else, Synesys, off in the lead. Looks like Econdis was ejected. Hub Rules was ejected. And Synesys with the commanding lead right now.
And List is still in the lead over here. He is going through, blowing past everything. And Mom is almost caught up. She is slightly behind them. Let's see who comes out. Oh, she got blocked. She got cock blocked. Oh, whereas Vinatrix somehow blew through everybody, but List decided, you know what, I've had enough of this map, and he left it. He's like,
I don't know why
guys,
it's not letting me go where I'm supposed to be going. I'm trying to get to whoever's in the lead, but
that would be the button number 1.
But it was Sagewise who made it first.
Or are you playing one of the maps that sometimes you go backwards and then
no, this was one that
or is it level and circular levels?
The tray moves
okay.
so that you don't know if you're actually going to make it to the tray. It's a dual track.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see if Vinatrix is actually going to finish this, or am I going to catch up? Nope, Vinatrix won. I came up a little bit behind him.
Sagewiz, give me your in-game name.
Some scrolls for Vinatrix.
We'll go ahead and get some scrolls out to you. And of course, the Maynard. If you want to play a game, give me a track number. Thank you for 500 bits. Do appreciate it. Sagewise, okay. Very cool. Let's get out of here.
Oh, come on. Continue.
27.
Yeah. And then
Maynard has some shattered dreams.
What track did you want there, Vinatrix? Let me know. And I need to quit this one out of the game. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so Vinatrix is going to be choosing the next map as soon as Lancel gets on down here. She's taking her sweet time. She's like taking the scenic route through this map. Laz came in third.
Yay, me.
Yeah, I was second. Vinatrix was... Yeah. Oh, whoops. Vinatrix, maybe later you'll get some recall scrolls.
Maybe later.
Yes, Vinatrix is chose number 42 because he wants to mingle in the mountains.
Mingle in the mountain. Yay.
Are you ready to start?
Yes, I am. Let's go ahead and click that start button.
3, 2, 1, start.
That's right.
Countdown.
60 seconds, folks, to get in. On the action. Get in on both sides. Let's get Sagewise his scrolls here.
But yeah, I mean, as far as like specialization goes, I would love to see more people like actually figuring out what they're going to do.
I haven't even delved into any specializations yet. I'm not even close to ready to delve into that stuff. Just because the choice,
I
choice
honestly
is
don't
tough.
care because everybody's it's until they actually have some sort of skill cap, and there is no point to any of it.
Again, you're mistaken. There is benefit to going over 100. There's benefit to specialization.
I am aware that specialization increases some damage and other things for skill trees. My problem is essentially everybody's hitting 100 in every single skill. Every single skill. There is no such thing as specialization. Even when you have a skill called specialization and you're only able to choose 2 of them. There is no specialization.
Again, I disagree.
There is none. And unless that specialization makes something so OP that it's required, it's not the case. It's unnecessary. So it's useless. It is pointless.
Right.
Everybody
again, what are you specialized in that you can compare this to?
Milling.
Oh, you're specialized in milling, yeah.
That's right. I think I have 105 milling.
That's not specialization. There is no specialization for milling.
No, I have 110 milling.
Wow. Twilight Tempest just blew everybody out of the water to take a major commanding lead. Just got jumped over the track and still retains her lead. Yaz just got ejected. I just got ejected. Mom just got ejected. Monkey Smack just got ejected. Oh my God, we're ejecting all over the place here, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
And Twilight Tempest trying. Lancer Man ejected. Hub Rules ejected. Twilight Tempest falls in for the win. A Blinken. Or is it a Blinken? I don't know. Which one is it?
I don't know. No idea.
Twilight Tempest. Half the crowd ejected out of the game. Twilight for the win. Congratulations, Twilight Tempest.
See, this one's so messy that I don't even know who's in the lead. I think Yaz is still in the lead technically, but
now we got a Condis who's way back there, still making his way down.
Yeah, Venatrix is right behind Yaz, so coming near the end. Oh, Yaz fell out of the map as well as NBNN News. Venatrix is the winner. So I guess we shall finally send Venatrix some recall scrolls.
Recall scrolls.
He won twice.
Send them those really useful teleport to friend scrolls.
I know, that's what I should do. Is just send everybody. Yeah. So they really should turn around and actually make the.
I think they really should we should get rid of those. Well, no, there is use for them.
Turn them back to the /zone command where it takes you right to where that person was.
It would teleport the friend, right? Yeah, you would think that would be
legitimately
teleport to your friend. I could go with that.
Yeah, because teleport to zone takes you to the zone entrance. Teleport to friend takes you right to your friend.
You know, if you haven't been to a scene that your friend is, I've had that happen. Once or twice.
Teleport to friend still takes you right there.
Right to the entrance, I know. So what am I sending Twilight? I'm sending her
Teleport
scrolls.
to friend always takes you to the scene entrance. Right now. Turn it to the old /zone command.
I think we got that already.
I know, but then you started saying something weird about it taking you to the scene entrance.
Yeah, if you haven't been to the scene, it's handy still. That's what I'm saying. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, Condis, I think that's why they stopped it. I think it was more of a, they were using it to, what's the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I guess exploit the PvP if you could just teleport to your opponent.
So, I mean, if your name is not listed in the location, you can't teleport to a friend anyways.
Again, this is long before we had block your location. There are still people who play PvP who show their location. There's still many variables out there to be discussed, but yes, meanwhile...
So what?
Excuse me. Yes, TikTok, we've really run way over time today, so what we're going to do is we're just going to...
move it along, people.
Yeah, moving right along. Gonna just shout out about the NBNN Shroud Avatar app. You know it's available in all the Play stores for you. We're gonna read today's daily calendar, and then we'll get those sponsors out of the way.
Yeah,
daily calendar brought to us
super easy
by Hometown Hero.
12 and 6 is around the clock. 2 idiots interpret the news so you don't have to. A little show called Lunch with Us. At 7 p.m., this is the 70s at 7. 8 o'clock is going to be Striker Sparhawks Happy Hour taking place somewhere. It is Laz's favorite event because it's also known as Spin Sparhawks Gold. And the final event for this Hump Day is going to be on Radio Free Britannia. And
that's right. Monkey Smack. Thank you for the follow. I thought you'd been a long time follower. I know you've been around for a long time. Anyway, you're watching us here on NBNN. The BMC always wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove. Check them out for all your crafting good needs, all your weapon making needs. Well, it's all crafting good needs, but go check them out. Located in the Quell region next to the town of Exeter, conveniently located next to the mines that you need to be near. Hometown Hero for all your vape juice needs. Click on the banner link below. Banner links on the website. Follow them to discounts and promos on Hometown Hero's website. PurpleDragonInn.com. If you're new and need a place to stay in the world, come see me. I can hook you up. Once you get your own land, I got plenty of space available, so check out PurpleDragonInn.com. ShroudMusic.com. Got ABC files out there for all you newbies. If you want some ABC files, you can grab them at ShroudMusic.com. Also, if you make ABC files and you want to share, you can upload yours right there on the website. Relics by Rild for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you need goodies like t-shirts, hats, patches, much more, go to Relics by Rild. Promo code NBNN saves you 10% off your purchase on checkout. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock. And my favorite of all our sponsors, ShroudMarketplace.com, because yes, I do my best work when I'm sleeping.
I know. ShroudMarketplace.com.
Did I say I do my best work while I'm horizontal?
Yeah. ShroudMarketplace.com.
Yeah.
To go buy or sell anything Shroud the Avatar related. Over 150 different players are registered as vendors. Each one of those vendors sets their own prices and maintains their own inventory. So you too can become a vendor by clicking on registration.
Take it easy, Liz.
Button that says vendor registration. And once you do that, you too can start adding your items by going to vendor products on the right hand side of your screen and then clicking on create new product, write your description, set the prices, set your inventory, and then upload a picture of it. And then, hey, magically, as soon as you save that, it gets added to the database and poof, it shows up. And as soon as someone buys it, you receive an email saying, hey, this was sold. You get another email from PayPal saying, hey, you have money.
You have money.
Yeah, then you get to deliver it. Super easy. Marketplace takes a cut.
Indeed.
Almost every transaction. Yeah. But anything and everything from accounts to game gold, all the way to Crowns of the Obsidian. And you can end up with like telethon rares, game rares, whatever, including services can be found at Shroud Marketplace, from some of our favorite services like cheese sign writing to Scrota's music service thing to Seder Farn's maze ticket and win 100,000 game gold. You complete the maze, you get 100,000 game gold. as soon as you mail him the item that he requests. Then from there, moms ore refining service, you got to love that stuff. You provide her with all the ore, she provides you with ingots, and after she uses some coke, and she has a great time doing that for everybody.
He does.
Yep. Cheese sign writing from Wolfdom Shop all the way to weddings and more by Lass.
That's right. If you're looking to get hitched, come see me. I got everything you need. Custom vows just for your occasion. All sorts of wedding gowns and tuxes if you don't have your own. Custom location setup and much, much more. Because it's not just weddings. It's a whole lot more.
Do you do divorce parties?
Hey, is Dewey Cheatham and Howe is the law firm we'll refer to you? And yes, we will do a divorce party.
He needs to add that service. Wedding service followed by the divorce service.
I have yet to have anybody come to me asking for those type of services, but
that's because that service isn't there yet.
Well, yep. Yes. We'll have to put the party up there as well. But don't forget, we do appreciate all you folks out there who help support us out there, and we gotta get out of here for today. We're gonna roll those end credits. We're gonna go ahead and close out the giveaway and pick ourselves a winner.
Bye everybody.
That's right, Jack's gotta get out of here. So till tomorrow, I'm Les.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow. And yes, for all those of you still waiting, the winner is a Blinkin' One. A Blinkin' One. Go ahead and give me your in-game name. The Maynard, Lancel, Monkey Smack, a Blinkin'. Thank you all. And of course, we'll be back with more tomorrow.